Hi, everybody. I've had a lot of titles over my last, 50 something years. And I have to tell you, I've been called an author, a speaker, an entrepreneur, a boss, a mother. Oh, everything. And I hope a child of God. But the most important title that I know that I live and breathe and move for is that of a mother. So, on today's episode of Tuesdays with Tillman, I'm going to talk to you about lessons learned from motherhood. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Tuesdays with Tillman. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Today, I want to talk to you about something that I thought of really this morning, and it is the lessons learned in motherhood. I got the opportunity to spend some time with my mom recently. She's in New Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl. But she came to Virginia to spend some time with me. And I can honestly say that it was such a blessing because I coach and mentor so many people that have lost their moms. Moms are no longer here. And so for every time I see my mom, every time I listen to her voice, every time I call her, which is every night, I am so grateful and so blessed that I have the opportunity to still have her here in my presence. But as I was thinking about that, I started thinking about, well, what are some of the lessons that I learned as a mom over the past 27 years? And one of the things I want to share with you is that I've learned to be patient with myself. I mean, I don't know what I thought about motherhood when I first had Zeplyn, but I think even in children's minds, they think that the parents know everything and that we are just, the ones that kind of look down on the kids and tell them what to do and show them the way to go. And that might be partly true. But the real deal is that I had to be patient with not knowing the answers, with not always getting it right. That's something that I had to learn. And I used to get so upset with myself and kind of beat up on myself about, gosh, why didn't you do that right? You should have had that prepared. But just kind of just allowing all of that to let go, all of that weight to let go of, and to just breathe and just understand that, listen, this is a long journey. You're a mother until you die, and you're still a mother when you die. They're still going to remember you as their mother. And so don't stress about things that you don't need to stress about. Just be patient with yourself and understand that we all make mistakes. This is a journey. It's a process. As long as you don't stop, just keep going, okay? Another thing that I've had to learn to do is to outsource some of the things that I used to think I had to do. I used to think I had to do everything, like cook, clean, when Zeplyn was young, get the baby ready. And when you raise children, there are different seasons. And so that may have been a really busy season when I first had Zeplyn because, it's so much as a new mom that you have to do. But then as they grow up, it doesn't get any lighter. The load doesn't get any lighter. Let me just tell you now. They get into sports, and then you have to be at every concert, every football game, every basketball game. At least you try to be. And so that's a whole nother thing that's put on your plate. So I've had to learn to outsource, which means that what? I have a housekeeper, and I've always had a housekeeper, probably starting when he was maybe 7 years old. I got a housekeeper. And the reason why I have a housekeeper isn't because I don't know how to clean a house. It's because I needed help, and I couldn't be afraid to ask for help. And I think sometimes we as moms try to do it all, the perfect mom. But I'm not perfect. I will be the first one to admit it. I'm not perfect, and I need help sometimes. And so, yes, I have a housekeeper that comes in and cleans because that's one less thing that I have to be busy with. And then I can have more time to do the things that I need to do, connect with my child, just spend time even, just reading or exercising. That helps me when I can outsource. One of the other things that I've learned to do, I would say that is really, really important, is to take time for myself. And for all of you moms out here, this is for you, because I meet so many of you each and every day, and I say, go get your nails done, like go to the spa, go get your hair done. I don't have any time for that. I can't do that. You can make time for anything you want to make time for, and there's nothing more important than you. We only get one body. We only get one of us, right? And so if we don't take care of our mind, our spirit, our emotions, our physical health, our mental health, how are we going to be for anybody else? I told you, and if you've listened to my videos, you hear me say it all the time. It's like pouring out of an empty cup. You have a cup, there's nothing to pour. You never fill yourself back up. And so if that just means a solitude day, a Sunday, a Wednesday, I don't care what day it is, that you just take for yourself and relax and do nothing. Don't feel guilty about doing that. All right? Another thing I've had to learn is to be humble. I think even raising children just makes you humble. You understand that, hey, there's a lot of people who have done it better than me. I'm probably sure about that. But I can't worry about that. I just have to have the humility to understand that sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. And I apologize a lot to my mom now. And it wasn't because I was a difficult child, but now I know why she did the things that she did for all of, I have 2 sisters, so 3 of us growing up. Now I know the reasons why she said no to certain things and the reasons why I couldn't do certain things and go to certain places and be at certain people's houses. Now I know, but at the time when you're growing up, you don't want to hear all of that. But as a mom now, I know, and I can humble myself enough to just be thankful and grateful for the lessons that she taught me even. And then I would probably say the last 2 things that I can really think about over the last 27 years is expecting the best. I always expect the best. Like, I don't know where I got that from. Probably growing up somehow, somebody planted that seed into my spirit where I always expect the best. I wake up saying, there is favor in my life, that everything is working out for me. I literally say that every day. Everything is working out for me, whether it's good, bad, ugly, I don't care. It's all working out for me. And I think by saying that every day and having that in my spirit, it keeps me in a sense of always just knowing that everything's going to work out. And I'm a Christian, so you all know that. So I just believe that God is working everything out for my good. Romans 8:28, one of my favorite scriptures. And then finally, I think the hardest thing I've had to learn, but the most valuable, is that I had to learn how to read and study Zeplyn, who's my son. I had to read and study him. And I think anybody that you love, you really do take the time to study how they are, study, what makes them tick, study what gets them upset, study, everything about them. You really do try to study them. And by studying him, it's helped us have real good communication, a real solid connection. I mean, honestly, we have a really, really great relationship, thanks be to God. But I think that really came because I took the time to read him and study him and get to know who he is, not trying to make him like anybody other than who God created. So take what I'm saying, maybe write your own definition of what you think motherhood is or the lessons that you've learned. I'd love for you to share them with me. Don't forget to subscribe and to share this video with somebody else. So until next time, I'm sending you love, peace, and hope. Bye-bye.